receiving your content. Your content. Zombie, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. For pre-show, sharing this quick. People know we're live. Performance HT, love your streams. I'm new here, dude. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you popping in here. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you actually interacting. For your first time, that is awesome. So welcome, everybody. Make sure you guys all welcome Performance HT, as he's obviously been watching streams, but kind of new to interacting. So let's make sure we welcome him. Well, it'll take a minute for everybody to float in here. Notifications get whacked out, get delayed. What up, Tom T? We are going to be doing in-depth with Defness tonight. That is going to be a separate stream. What's up, Sportsline? So what I will do is I will just hang out with you guys for a while, check up on everybody, make sure everybody's good, kind of have that spot for someone to go to, because this is kind of the typical time that I'd be live, but the in-depth with Defness has to be pushed back because of time zones with our boy Chris Plowman. Because he's in California, so he doesn't get off for a little while yet. So we're going to do a 7 o'clock Central Time in depth. So I'll probably get off here at like 6:30 my time, 6:45. Check up with him, make sure everything's set up properly, and then we'll be back on. But you guys kind of know that in-depth one, there's not as much interaction with you guys as all the rest of my streams, because we're kind of focused on me interviewing him giving us the answers, and just moving forth in that direction. So I wanted to catch up with you guys, make sure all is good with all of you guys. Let us be able to kind of have our interactions, if we will. And you guys can still interact in chat during the in-depth with Defness as well with each other. It's just I'm not focused as much on the chat at that time, because I'm focused on, keeping the forward-looking and, asking Chris and hosting the show, if you will. So, guys, I am as positive as I'm trying to stay. I am a little... It hit me a little bit more today when my oldest daughter, texted me and said, "Dad, I can't travel," because she's in the National Guard. They put an X on any travel for them. So our plans of going to California for 3 days, which I'm sure everything would have been shut down anyway, there wouldn't have been much we would have been able to do, is now canceled. So I had to go and do that this afternoon. So that wasn't all that fun. But again, guys, I brought this up yesterday. As bad as things may seem right now, there's still a lot of good going on. There's still a lot we still have access to do. Or access to, not to do, but access to, right? We still have internet. We can still watch TV. We can still do these YouTube channel shows. We can still interact with each other. We can still check up on each other, right? So it's not like the bottom end all. And we're starting to see more and more restaurants close down in states. Things close down. My buddy that owns the company that I run, he's a jiu-jitsu instructor for a lifetime here in Minnesota, because the guy that's the GM is big into MMA, and he used to have his own separate MMA gym that I used to train at when I was going through my divorce years ago. And he hired him on as the jiu-jitsu instructor, and he's been doing that for years. But even the big lifetime gyms have just all of a sudden went on a temporary close. And as sad as it is and as shitty as it seems, I think it's honestly the best thing we can do right now as a whole. I think, honestly, doing like kind of a quarantine lockdown, if you will, for everybody for a week or two and see where everything stands is what I feel is the smart thing to do. I feel like, it's going to continue to eliminate the spread of the virus, right? So, and again, we still have these things. You just got a teaching position, man? Congratulations, brother. That's awesome. That is awesome. So, congrats to that, man. That is freaking sweet, dude. Everything in Kentucky is shutting down, daycare is included. Yep. And I mean, guys, like, honestly, what's up, Rippin'? Mindy, hope you're doing well. Smash as well. You might still be working. I don't know. But you shut down today for at least 3 weeks. Yep. And that's, you know what, guys? And it's the right thing to do right now so that things don't spread. We talk about daycares. Guys, you guys know, if you guys have been watching any of this stuff, the people that it impacts the most or has the biggest effect on if you get diagnosed with is younger children and elderly people, because their immune systems are just not there. Their immune systems are not that good. So daycares, I mean, I think that's kind of a no-brainer. I know it sucks and it puts people in a tough spot and a terrible situation, but it is what it is. I mean, right? And honestly, if I was a parent, I wouldn't want my kid going to, some daycare where it's spreading or whatever and being around other kids and not really knowing who has it or who has what or what's going on. I think just the end all is it's best if we just shut things down and continue moving forward. And here's the big thing, guys. Can't stress it enough. I keep saying this in Twitter and stuff too, but we have to stay connected, right? Stay connected with your neighbors. Stay connected with each other within the community. I mean, this is how we get each other through things. What's going on, Logan? Or Camel Logan? What is he doing, the little... Don't call me a chump or you won't get secret judge card package I'm working on. Love it. What's up, Extreme Card Breaks? How you doing, man? Nah, young people have not... No, the death... The cases of deaths are people that are ages 9 and younger and elderly people. People within our, like at least in my age groups, we're fine. We get it. Like Tom Hanks and them, they're going to be fine. He's in his, 50s? You got Donovan Mitchell, you got Rudy Gobert. They're going to be fine. They're in their late 20s, 30s. It's the children. Got my cards today. You are awesome, bro. I appreciate that, Kevin. Awesome. T-Dog, what's going on? Baseball card collector, how you doing, man? Hope you guys are all good. Yeah, we're just talking a little bit about this. Some of our local hospitals, they want you to go in if you think you have it. Others, they want you to avoid. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing too, right? So with every case they have to have a team, right? Get you quarantined, tested, whatever they need to do. They have to have that team around. So that team has to be very careful as far as how they're contacted with those that have it. But yeah, I can see where some hospitals, places, but at the end of the day, you need to get treated if you have it. Like, that's the only way things are going to get better, I think, in my end. A heads up too, guys, just so you know. What's up, Michaels? Amio's in the house. Shaq Rat's in the house. One thing too, we are going to have the dollar card sale tomorrow night. I did mention that in a post on YouTube. I did also tweet that out. But guys, I felt like it's the right thing to do. Again, I don't care if people are buying cards or not. I don't care if I put cards up and people don't buy them. There'll be great deals like there was last time. But it'll be more for the hangout than anything else. Joke around with each other, have a good time. What up, Figgy? And I'm also, so all the money donated, 50% of the proceeds are going to go to our boy Shack Rat. RSR held an auction yesterday afternoon, and Truth, and shout out to Truth and Paulie, they really stepped up, and they put a bunch of cards up. RSR showed it like on screen from his phone. They sent photos, and then they're just shipping the cards direct to whoever bought them. But shout out to them for putting up all those cards. All that money went to Shack Rat to help him out. He's just in a spot where he needs a little help, man. And sometimes in our lives we all need a little help, whether it's financial, it's emotional, or some kind of just advice help. We're going through a struggle and addiction, whatever it is. For all you do, bro, I appreciate that, Kevin Kirk, man. That's too much, brother. I appreciate the $10 super chat, brother. I really, really, really do. Means a lot to me, man. In the 40s, people were asked to go to war, and they did so proudly. Today, people are asked to stay home for 2 weeks, play games, watch Netflix, and spaz out. Hey, right? Yeah, exactly. Guys, what's up, Patreon Pirate, man? Hope you're doing well. Rodolfo, man, how you doing, brother? Good to see you in here again. Good to see you, man. Good to see you back in the stream. We're just kind of talking through stuff, kind of, where things are and, where we should be at. No, I appreciate you too, man. I appreciate all you guys, honestly. I really, really, really do. What's up, Mama Royale? Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, guys, I mean, and I keep saying this, and I'm going to sound like a damn broken record for a while until we get through all this. And trust me, we will get through this. We need each other, and we need every single person that does like streams and YouTube to step it up more than ever. Like, if there is a time when the community and people needed us, it's now. So, again, I've challenged my other fellow YouTubers. I've challenged those other ones to pop on early if you will. Stay on a little later if you can. Do whatever you can do. What's up, 85 Jeff? What's up, Javier? We're just doing a little pre-show until our boy gets home, and he's ready for the old. In depth with Defness. So we'll kill this here at about 6:30. I'll get everything set up, and then at 7 o'clock we'll be on again. Stay on later, you say. Dave Durango says, you challenging me? Challenge accepted, I think. And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing, man. Because this is all we kind of have right now, guys. Like, I keep saying it, and I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself, but I don't know what else to say in these times. We're in uncharted waters, right? We don't know what tomorrow brings us. But I can tell you that if we stay connected, if we work together, if we have these places we can go to. My phone, I'm about to throw my phone out the window, I think. We will get through all this. We will get by, man. And I know it sucks. And I know a lot of you guys have had to cancel trips. If you were just getting in here now, I just had to cancel my trip with my oldest daughter tonight before she leaves after she graduates this year to go to guard, to go to basic, and then go to her job training and all that stuff. So they're limiting me things with that. But so here's what I'm going to do. We make do, and we make things, we do whatever we can. So what I'm going to plan to do is I'm going to plan to try to take a weekend or so and see if she can maybe even get off of work. Maybe that weekend that we were going to go to California, it's around her birthday. We were actually going to leave the night of her birthday. And I'm going to, we're going to just hang out, watch movies. We're going to watch Netflix, shows. And we're going to have time together. We're going to talk. We're going to make meals, cook meals, and just have some good bonding time. Have the same kind of time that we would have had if we went to the beautiful California, which we can't obviously do now. But it is what it is, guys. We can either sit and dwell on what we can't do or what we don't have right now, or we can think of the positives in what we do still have and how we all have each other, how we all still can interact here in chat rooms. Dude, life sucks sometimes, but you keep pushing forward, man. Exactly, dude. Exactly, brother. Keep pushing forward. Well, Def, I haven't been out of my house in 3 days. I don't have an immune system, so it's dangerous to be around sick people. I get it, man, and that's the smart thing to do, Michael. That's the smart thing to do. Stay home. There's no reason we have to go anywhere. Like, really. Unless your job is forcing you to still go to work, there's no reason. So, get in here. Get in here. Come on. Get in here. Come on. Where you going to get in here? Sorry, guys. Dog's sitting there whining because of one of my sister's dogs or whatever, who's not even downstairs. She likes to play with, but she can't play right now with her. I love that my son is home finishing college semester, but unfortunately my internet won't handle me streaming also when he is doing this thing. Gonna try. Yeah, Tom, and that's the thing, man. Just do what you can when you can, man. I mean, obviously, I'm not telling you guys that go outside of your realm of things you can't do. Like, Tom, would I love to see you on during the daytime at times? Like, while I'm working? Of course I would. Like, of course I would. What's up, Braden? This the breaks? How we doing, man? Find a hobby. Yep. And, like, this hobby we have. I was supposed to go see my sister because she moved out last year. Now I can't. And again, man, that sucks performance. So, I don't know what kind of phones you use or what you have. I know a lot of people use Apple. I don't use Apple, unfortunately, so I can't do, like, FaceTiming with my kids and stuff. Like, they all have their Apple phones. But here's ideas. If you have an Apple phone and she has an Apple phone, you guys could at least, like, not just call each other or text each other. You guys could actually FaceTime each other, you know, and have some conversations, interactions where you can actually see her. Again, I don't know if that's something that's in your realm or not, if you even have an Apple phone. But I'm just thinking of things or ways that you guys can still do things and still somewhat get that sense of you're seeing that person or you're available to, you know, or whatever. Yeah, Zoe whining. Exactly. Bond with your families and enjoy their company because you never know what tomorrow... Exactly, 85. Use this as an opportunity to love each other a little extra. That's right, man. And a little bit more love in these dying times could go a long way. Thanks for hanging out with us Saturday night, Def. Had a blast. Yeah, absolutely, dude. And I talked about your little thing yesterday a little while in stream. And again, guys, if you don't know, J to the T has got a cool little new thing he's got going on with YouTube where it's not buying streams where you're doing auctions or anything. You're not doing any of that. It's actually a trade stream. And him and some of the guys have done a lot of actual trades within those streams. So if you're looking for a good hangout when JT is live, another great place to go. I was very impressed with the idea. I mean, the idea itself is trading cards has been there forever, right? But you don't ever see anybody on YouTube like streaming and having a trade stream where they're like trading on the stream. So I thought that was a cool concept. I really thought it was. I'm assuming, Michael, you take like Presidone or something, which kills your immune system for a reason. Guys, and here's another thing that I was shocked about. Okay, so I'm a sales broker. I sell powertrain products. So I sell remanufactured transmissions, transfer cases, engines for pretty much any kind of car, any kind of truck, Super Duties, Dodge Rams, diesels, you name it, I sell it, right? And I was kind of interested as things are slowly shutting down as to how call volume was going to be today and if I was going to actually have really much for sales. And I'm telling you what, man, people are still spending money. People are still. Today was almost a normal day for me in sales, which I know this isn't 2 weeks from now, but to be where we were today, it's still somewhat promising. Now, again, I think if we go in the direction that I feel we should go in to get this thing under control, there's going to be nobody needing to call us for anything while everything sits for, a couple weeks or a month or whatever. But at least right now, at least I can say that I'm probably going to get at least another paycheck this week. I mean, I already have sales in the bank, so I'd get one regardless. But I would say that this week might still end up being a normal week, which for me in the sales end, where I survive or I only make money if I sell things, that's a positive. That's a plus. So, what's going on, balls? Hope you're doing good, brother. We're just doing a little pre-show. I did a little pool. Was a huge success. Yeah, man, for sure, brother. You deserve it, man. That's awesome on you, dude. Other people too, I know, like Grant. He's been doing a lot of breaks during the daytime. A lot of Bowman style breaks. So when you guys see him live, or if you're looking for live during the day, guys, if you pop in here and you subscribe to some of these people, you'll see when they're live, and it'll give you something to do, especially if your job is slowly shutting down, or, you got to stay home because the kids got to stay home, so you have to take time off of work, whatever it is. Just stay connected. Stay connected with everybody in the hobby. I think it's honestly the best thing we can do. And like I said yesterday, don't be afraid to get people's numbers, right? Most of us are all friends here. And some of us may not know each other as well as we maybe we should, or maybe we're going to. But I think we all share common interests. We all share common things. And I think most of us would all have each other's back. And the best thing you could do is have numbers of people that you can, and check on people. Like, check on them, man. Like, especially if you don't see them in streams, when people are going live and you don't see them in streams you normally see them in, check on them. Send a what's up. Say, hey, what's unemployed for a month here? Do it. Yeah, man. I mean, people are going to be they need things to do. Austin, maybe look at seeing if you can get some cards, doing some breaks, something of that nature. Yeah, I mean, that sucks, man. I see you on Buck City Breaks, and I just haven't been over there in a while. Austin, are you on BCB? I don't know if you've been in BCB much. But yeah, shout out to Buck City Breaks. I mean, they go live like 4 or 5 days a week. Yeah, and Austin, yeah, feel free to reach out, man. Honestly, feel free to reach out whenever you can. Yeah, Buck City Breaks are great dudes. Like, great dudes. I have nothing but good things to say about those guys. Those guys will forever be my brothers, man. They'll forever be my brothers. I was rocking with them when they were just starting out. I was rocking with them when they posted their video of themselves talking before they ever did a break. So they did that free case break, the first one. I never got a spot in it. I didn't ever care about that. But I can tell you, if you go back to the early days of Buck City Breaks, I was definitely one that did a lot of promoting for them. Which, what I meant by that are networking. I would give away a lot of boxes of cards. Like, I would buy a box from them, and then I'd post on Twitter, follow me, follow Buck City Breaks. We're going to randomly give this box away to somebody tonight. And I did that over and over and over and over again. Just because I knew those guys were good, man. I knew they were good people. And I think it's awesome. It's so awesome to see where they are today. Like, those guys deserve everything that they've ever gotten. Like, the success that they've gotten. Those guys deserve every ounce, every cent, every penny of it. And it's fulfilling to see. JT said, Jeff, did you ever get the mail I sent you? When did you send it, brother? All my classes switched to online starting the 23rd. New symbolist will be F me or be good to me. What up, Popeye? That's our man that will be in the house here in about an hour and a half or so. We'll be doing the in-depth with Defness. So I asked some people if they wanted me to go live since I was going to have a late start if we just did the in-depth. And they spoke and said they wanted to. So here we are, so we could all hang out and chat and, you know, do whatever until we close it down and fire back up for our in-depth with Defness tonight. Cannot wait. Super excited. And guys, I'm going to have him try headphones tonight and see if that helps with you guys hearing him. Because people said they were getting, like, kickback. And the thing is, on my end, I can't hear that stuff. Like, everything sounds fine to me. Like, when I'm hearing, like, when Tyler was on. Everything to me sounded clear. So, but, Buck City. All right, guys, I got to bounce last day. My brother's in town. I'm going to go grab dinner. Oh, man, hey, Austin, go have a good time, brother. Go have a good time, and don't forget... Do not forget. Yes, JT, I'm pretty sure I shouted you out like a month ago when I got it. Yes, I did, though. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you again. Thank you again for that. I appreciate it, my friend. But yeah, Austin, man, if you ever need anything, brother, you know not to hesitate. You know you can ask. You know you can send me an email. Hell, if you need my phone number, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to any one of you guys if you guys want it or you need it. You guys can reach out to me anytime. I don't care. I'll always be there for you guys. I was away for a while, so I was just curious. Yeah, I did get it, brother. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I do. Yeah, I think I showed it or posted it like around whenever same time I received it. So I want to thank you again for doing that. That was awesome of you. Too kind of you. What do you guys, let's talk a little bit about this while we're chatting. Let's talk about some cool things or fun things. Let's talk about sports related stuff. So what did you guys think about that trade between the Texans and the Cardinals? What did you guys think about D-Hop, now an Arizona Cardinal, and David Johnson, now a Houston Texan? And then what about Conklin, dude? Conklin is a Browns lineman now. I thought he would stick with the Titans. The Browns got themselves a massive lineman. That Conklin dude is no joke. He is no joke. D-Hop is a monster, man. He's always been one of my favorite receivers in the game. Always been one of my favorite receivers in the game. Houston was done. What's up, Fixed Vibration? How you doing? Good to see you in here. Yeah, like, D-Hop is an absolute monster. For sure. For sure he is. It's weird. You guys still there? Alright. Something weird. My chat was being weird. Yeah, Houston is dumb. I don't know why you would ever get rid of somebody like him. Gonna dip, gonna have me some Evan Williams. Don't judge. It's easy to mix stuff with Chiba. Alright, 85. Thanks for popping in, brother. I'll see you later. I will definitely see you later. Yeah, I know. It's just insane. And what else are we gonna see? So it sounds like Stephon Diggs is probably not gonna stay with Minnesota, which is fine. As much as I love the guy, just like we're probably not going to keep Dalvin Cook, I would assume. And guys, if you look at past history, somebody posted something about like the last 5 or 6 Super Bowl winners. None of them had a like top of the tier running back to win a championship. Or maybe I'll take that back. I think maybe one did in the last like 5 or 6 Super Bowls. So it's showing that you don't necessarily need to have like a top 3, top 5 running back to be a championship caliber team. Even though a lot of teams like to go run, you can run by committee, right? Like the Niners get to the Super Bowl, right? They have a running back by committee. The Chiefs were pretty much running back by committee. It was mainly Damian Williams, but at the same time, it wasn't. They had the other Damian Williams, and then they got Hunt at the end of the season. Or no, Hunt was with the Browns. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Hunt still with Chiefs. But they had Damian Williams, and they had the other Damian Williams, right? So, also, yes, DeForest Buckner to the Colts for their first-round pick. That was another big one, too. There's a lot of fun stuff. Yep, Bears are moving on from Trubisky. Balls, as much as I hate to say this because that was your boy, that's the best thing the Bears could do, in my opinion. Like, you know me. You know I love a good fantasy quarterback. He was a good fantasy quarterback a couple weeks out of the season. Like, I would ride high on him in DFS. But he is not a good team quarterback to get you where you want to go. And I'm not saying, we'll find out. I don't know if Cousins is either, but at least Cousins has gotten us into the playoffs past the first round, you know, making that turn of that move. But I'm telling you, man, Trubisky is not it. What I love to see, as much as I'd hate to see Teddy in our conference, I think it'd be fun and be cool with Teddy B to be a Bear, be a starting quarterback for the Bears, and be playing the Vikes twice a year. I think that would be fun. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm hearing Green Bay for who? Stephon Diggs or who? Who you got? Who you thinking is gonna go to Green Bay? LaShawn McCoy. Did McCoy go too? Oh yeah. He was in. Yes, you're right, Plowman. But that's how it works. Like, look at the Patriots. James White, Sony Michel, Rex Burkman even. They've had 3 running backs, right? Most teams that go to the championship, they can still have a developed run offense, but they don't have a workhorse or a top 5 running back on their team. It's not what it takes. The formula has been set. So when people are always like, oh, you guys probably aren't going to be able to keep Dalvin Cook. At the end of the day, as much as I love Cook, I don't care, man. Alexander Matheson is a beast. Like, he's basically Dalvin Cook with maybe just a tad bit less speed. Just a tad. But he's also been able to be under Cook's wing for a year now. And Cook's been, like, teaching that kid up as much as he can. Like, Cook loves Matheson. He's trying to give him every little angle he can. Are the Giants going to be good next year? J&J Sports Production. That's a good question. What's up, Johnny W? How you doing, brother? That's a good question. Did you guys see? I'm just going to kind of wing off that because Saquon Barkley and Miles Sanders were actually, they just posted a video of them doing hills, doing some drills and some hills, doing some running stuff because they're both played for Penn State together. But the Giants have the possibilities. I would like to see what they draft and who they pick up this year. Man, Daniel Jones looks promising, right? You got Barkley. You got that Slayton, Darius Slayton, who was a rookie last year. He had a good season. Evan Ingram. Yeah, is he legit? It's hard to say. Like, we haven't been able to see enough of him. But from what we've seen, it looks good. I mean, I think he had one really terrible game, but then he had some crazy, like, breakout games, it seemed like. You guys remember, like, nobody was really caring about his cards, and then all of a sudden he had that 1 week where he had, 4 or 5 touchdown passes, and people were going crazy. Like, who's this Daniel Jones dude again? Who is he? Oh, we need to find his cards. We need to sell his cards up. So, Baker, Hopkins, Texans. What are the 49ers doing here? Let's see. I'm seeing the trending here. Oh, it's just Buckner saying thank you or whatever. Thanking for the opportunities. So, very interesting, very cool. What's up, Tim? Tim, I still have your, it's like every time you get on here I say this and I feel bad. But I gave those 2 other blasters away. I still have yours as well for you and Timmy. I have not forgot about you. I have not opened them or given them away. I still have them right here. I just need to get them shipped off to you guys. So, I'm trying to put them over here so I can have a reminder. Remember. What's up, Jeff Airtime? How you doing, brother? Yuck, Giants, fly, Eagles, fly, he says. Wonder if Cam Newton can be traded. Giants need no line. I agree. 100%. My Vikings need a better offensive line. If my Vikings could get a better offensive line, I think all those Kirk Cousins naysayer doubters would, well, some are still going to hate just because it's not their team or whatever, and I get that. That's part of sports. But I think you're going to see, I think you'd see a little different, even though he keeps racking up almost better numbers every season, even with a terrible offensive line. I think you'd see some incredible numbers come from him. I know. I just want to make sure I haven't forgot about you. Jay, are you sure the Bengals aren't going to trade down? As the Bengals fan, I'm just pumped for Joe Burrow, even if he gets demolished by the Ravens and Browns. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. Spicy Bear comes in with the comments of the night. MLB delayed until at least mid-May. Yep. I know. It sucks, guys. It sucks. And I think we're going to... I think once these sports get going, balls, that's a good joke, but if you look at his numbers, his completion percentages, he's won a playoff game with a crap offensive line. Most of our offensive line was different throughout the whole season. They didn't all play together much at all. I think that's a very, very far and wrong statement. But I get where you're coming from because you're a Bears fan. So we'll leave it at that. I know you're not impressed, but you wouldn't. You're a Bears fan. You would never be impressed with him. You wouldn't be impressed with him no matter what quarterback it was if he's on the Vikings. That's just typical. That's typical, being a conference fan of another team. That's standard. That's typical. So, yeah, I believe he is underrated as well. I thank you for that comment. Over 4,000 passing yards every season. 74% completion percentage. He gets murdered because his offensive line sucks. I don't know. Yeah, it was a good joke. Yeah, Teddy is awesome. I love Teddy too, man. But Teddy, I don't know, man. Teddy he's afraid to throw the deep ball. That's his issue. You have to have a quarterback that's not afraid to take an attempt down the field every once in a while. Otherwise, you don't get those big breakout plays, and you need a couple of those throughout the season to get those wins or help you, get the record to get yourself into the playoffs. I 100% feel you need that. And there's some quarterbacks out there that are just afraid to do that. They won't throw a deep ball, or they won't throw it enough. They won't take enough shots. They'll always settle for the dump off or the, short pass. The Titans, yeah, man, we were talking about that. So Conklin signing with the Browns, I thought they would try to do anything to keep that Conklin dude. What's up, Void? I thought for sure they would do anything to try to keep that Conklin. That dude's a monster, man. He could take on 2 defensive defenders himself. The guy's what? 6 foot what? 6'5", 6'7", 300 and some pounds. Dude's a monster. Just sorting and sleeving. Right on, man. Crazy. What it do, brother? How you doing, man? Happy Monday. Yeah, happy Monday, brother. He's my honest thoughts on Cousins. He's good enough to get you to a Super Bowl, but he's not good enough to win it. Well, you shouldn't have to rely on your quarterback to win your Super Bowl. I mean, if you got a strong defense like the Vikings do every year, I don't think that's. I think if you get there, it's who you're playing and if it's going to be a shootout or if it's going to be more of a defensive game. That's all dependent upon matchup. Sports is always matchup. Sports is not always necessarily the player itself. It's the matchup. It's the defense they're going up against. It's the type of offense they're playing against. Everything is on matchup. I mean, you look at any player in the league, and you can say, well, this guy is going to be good, or he should break out, and he'll have great games, and you'll see it through the season against this style of defense or this style of game script, right? It's kind of like when you play DFS. It's all about game script. You're looking at how the game is going to flow based upon the offenses and the defenses. So the Bears took Mahomes. The Bears would be tough. Shoot, even Watson. They didn't, which sucks. Yeah. The only rat I'm happy to see inside my house, the Shaq rat. Right? Yeah, Mahomes instead of Mitch. But whoever knows that until it's already over with, right? It's the what ifs. It's always the what ifs in our lives, right? It's about making the decisions, making the right decisions, picking the right players. All good, brother. Just packing up some cards, getting them on the way to their new owners. Gonna go again tomorrow. Nice, man. Well, again, guys, if you guys are looking for a daytime entertainment, as there's not a lot of entertainment besides YouTube in general these days, go look at my man Crazy Cardboard Prospecting. He's always got a fun little auction style, team lot style, sale, what have you. Again, tonight in about an hour, we'll be firing up the In-Depth with Defness. We'll have on guest Chris Plowman. We're starting late because of the time zones. He's in Cali, so he's a couple hours behind us. He's still at work. And then tomorrow night, I am going to do the dollar card sale again. Half of the proceeds are going to go to Shaq Rat. And then I'm also going to put up some other cards that are not going to be part of the dollar sale per se. But I'll show you stuff that I'm... So, I'm going to put up like this Zion Select Concourse card. It's a non-prism, but it's the Zion Rookie Select I mean, I'm going to have some stuff like that I'm going to do like after. So, we'll do the dollar card sale for a while. There'll be some great stuff in there, great deals. And then, after we go for a little while, then I'll say, all right, guys, we're going to do a couple card auction cards, and then when we do that, we'll try to sell a couple of those nicer cards and try to raise some more money for our boy Shaq. So definitely that should be fun tomorrow night. Yeah, did you guys? Some of you guys that are on Twitter saw this, and if you were on last night, you saw it. But I pulled this Tatis missing signature. And I agree. Some dude on Twitter, he said, man, those cards, even though it's supposed to look like the old design, those cards look so much nicer without the signature. And I agree. I personally have never been a fan of the fashionable, fake autograph on cards. I've never been a fan of that from the old days. I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me. Does not do anything for me. Moldy, saying $1 or $2. Out to dinner, bro. All right, brother. Tom, if you can pop in later, we'll be back on with the In-Depth with Defness. We'll be interviewing Mr. Chris Plowman, so if you can pop in and check it out, please do. Otherwise, if not, I understand. Greatly appreciate everything you do for me tomorrow night, brother. Again, nah, dude, it's all good, man. You know what? I do it for you. I do it for anybody in our community. I love you guys all, and I thank you guys for everything you guys do, just for being here, man. I said this yesterday, but some of you guys may have already heard it, and I'm going to sound like a broken record with some things these probably next couple weeks, but certain things I just feel like I have to say daily. But I think about, like, if I didn't have this right now, how crazy I would probably be going. Like, you think about it, right? So it's like for me, it's like what DFS used to be. While it's not around right now, sports. I had things to look forward to, right? Yet you look forward to, oh, basketball games are on tonight. I'm playing DFS. I can't wait. I have a shot at winning some money. What's up, the car dreamer? What's your favorite set throughout the years, Defness? Probably 68. Probably 68, dreamer. Probably 1968. What's up, Gorilla? Good to see you, brother. He had a great stream earlier today, this morning, with his daughter. He's on sometimes in the mornings as well. Check out our boy Gorilla. But I say this, and, you know, like I said, like DFS, you look for, like for me, or sports, you look forward to. Get through work, you have sports to fall back on, you have something to look forward to, right? So now, like, even though all that stuff's gone right now, I still have this to look forward to every night. I still have this interaction, this hangout, this chat with 15, 20, 40, 60 people. Fluctuates every day, depending upon what's going on. But I have all you guys to hang out with and chat with. I look forward to this. Like, this still gives me... This still keeps me sane. Like, not wanting to go crazy. I still have you guys to come and hang out with every single night. And I think it's awesome. And I just want to thank you guys and tell you again, I've said it before, but I want to say it again, man. I appreciate you guys. And I appreciate you guys showing up. Appreciate you guys interacting. And, you know, hopefully you guys pop in. And I see you in other people's streams. Hopefully you pop in everybody else's streams when they go live and interact with people. And I want to say again, shout out to, we had a new guy in here, Performance, HT, Fixed Vibration, I think, is fairly new. It's the first time I've seen you in here. Oh, not the first time. I've seen you here before, but, you know, thanks for being in here. Thanks for popping in. But Performance HT, like, dude said, hey, man, I'm a fan. I like your content. I'm new here, whatever. That's the kind of stuff I love to see, though. I love to see people who either have checked out past videos, have been in a couple streams, but haven't said anything yet. I like people to just come out and speak and talk and, you know, for us to get to know. Like, because, again, we all need this type of stuff right now. We all need interaction, you know. We can have social distancing, but yet still do it through this way, right? So we can all be in our houses, wherever we got to be, quarantined, but we can still all interact with each other. We can still all hang out. That's what's awesome. That's what's awesome. Great stream, yes, yeah. Yes, airtime always got great, awesome. Even with his little audio deal, Miss Airtime got it all figured out for him. So that... everything always works itself out, right? Well, with a little bit of help. Sometimes we need to bring the misses in to take care of or fix things, but it's all good. It's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Preach, 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 man. The biggest thing I can just say, guys, is just continue to stay positive. When you start seeing more and more things close down, in my honesty, that is the best thing we can do right now to get this under control. I mean, I wish we would have shut things down a little earlier to try to stop it a little faster, but it is what it is, man. We play with the cards we're dealt. We push through them. We just do whatever we can when we can and know that ultimately we will get through this. Just kinks with new computer, right? Well, we're going exactly, man. There's always kinks in anything, guys. There's always kinks in life, right? Every day there's kinks. Some kinks are easy to get through. Some kinks are a little harder to get through, but we can all get them. The show tonight, Alex, is In Depth with Defness. Remember, every Monday night will be In Depth with Defness tonight. So, if somebody wasn't on West Coast time, In Depth with Defness would have been the main stream already tonight. Would have already been going on. We would have been wrapping it up probably just about now. But because he's in California time, he doesn't get off work until 4:30 his time, which is 6:30 our time. So he's going to be ready to be on at 7 our time. It is depressing, though, and it's cloudy and cold. Yeah, right. I'm not going to lie. It is depressing, but, like, how depressed are we going to get ourselves over something that's out of our control right now, right? We just got to let things play its course. And while it's playing its course, we just got to make sure we're taking the proper precautions and we're doing what we're supposed to be doing and we're staying in and we're not getting around a bunch of people and we're washing our hands and we got sanitizer and we're using it often, especially if we do go to a store or go somewhere, you know. The basic things, just common sense things. I know, man. I get it. Like I was saying yesterday, it being Sunday, I said a week ago yesterday, I was with all my kids going to the Timberwolves Pelicans game, going to watch it at the arena. And a week later, nothing. Netflix stock's going up, absolutely. YouTube stock should be going up, you know. All that should be going up. So anyway, Padres. I have more football to put up on my Insta. What's your PC? Padres. He likes Tatis. Gorilla likes Padres. Like missing signature Tatis's. You saw me pull that, I think, yesterday. It was a nice pull. So a guy on Twitter actually. Here's a little hobby note for you guys. So when I was ripping those open yesterday in the beginning of the stream, and I told you I got those, like, just hanger packs, like the bigger packs, right? What's up, Buckeye? I got those hanger packs, and I would have bought blasters if they would have had them, but Target had nothing. And when I go into Walmart's, they have nothing for blasters. I actually pulled that Tatis missing signature out of the hanger packs, which I wouldn't have bought if they had blasters. So, again, I feel like everything happens for a reason. For some reason, I was drawn to buy those. And a dude on Twitter who has ripped a lot of this product over the last couple years said that not to buy blasters for, like, Heritage, like retail for, like, Heritage, to only buy the hanger packs. Because over his years of ripping, most of his big hits have come out of those hanger packs, not the blasters when it comes to Heritage. So that's, whether it's true or not, or that's just been for him. But I've seen other people say as well that, like, they pulled this crazy Trout auto or whatever, and it was out of a hanger pack, like for Heritage. So there could be some common theme there. Not sure. Shout out to BITG Breaks too. The other night he pulled 2 101 printing plates in the same pack of Topps 2020. 2 of them, like they were stuck together, like they messed up somehow. Mostly baseball, missing signatures. Brother, I was there. Yeah, figured you were. I didn't remember. I just, I know you said Padres, so. Buckeye card, nuts. Kevin Kirk. $3 hanger packs of Heritage if you use the coupons out of the blasters. Nice. I won't be buying anything by blasters and megas. Too many pack searchers. Yeah, but the thing is, like, a pack searcher on product like this with those hanger packs, not the ones that are in a box, like the bigger hanger packs. This probably was searched. You can't, there's no way to search this. Like weight wise, it's not going to be any different weight. There's not going to be anything different with this. You may not get a relic card, but would you rather get a relic card or like a Tatis Air missing signature, which holds a lot more value? So, I don't know. Like, there's things they can try to search for, but there's still things they're not going to be able to get. Yeah, that's a mistake for him. Exactly. Well, for the people in the break, yeah. What's up, Jim F? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah. In a dollar what? No, not a dollar pack. It was a regular pack. Like a Topps regular pack. But there was 2 plates, or did someone else get a... I don't know. I guess I missed something there. I just sent you a Twitter message. You can check it when you get a chance. Okay, cool, brother. What up, Jim F? Hope you're doing well tonight, my friend. Have you ever caught a pack searcher? I want to catch one so bad. What's up, Uncle Stewie? I want to catch a pack searcher so bad and just put them on blast. I think that'd be so awesome. It'd be so fun. So fun. Just put them on blast. Like the guy that posted, I don't know if you guys are on Twitter, but a guy posted one of a guy doing it at Walmart. And the guy's going, it's no different than you going and buying whatever. And the guy's just a dipshit. And there's like a Walmart employee. And you would swear that she was like related to the pack searcher. So just the way she was all acting. She was trying to like control the situation. But she was like kind of like being like the guy blaming the pack searcher was being dumb. You know? Even though she probably didn't really know what the big deal was. But it just seemed like when you watch it, it almost seemed like she was like somehow related but not saying it. Like that was like her dad or uncle or friend or something. Yeah, you embarrassed him and just left. That's good. Guess what I did, Jeff? That XRC die, dude, Baker, I got in my last mail day. I went and bought an ungraded one for the PC. When you like a card so much, you need to... Wow, dude. Man. Wow, man. That Baker PC of yours is just on fire, brother. Damn. Craziness. Oh, you know what I look like when I'm happy or indifferent? Imagine me keyed up, gorilla. And I never walk around my hood without a taser. Nice. What's up, card hobbyist? How you doing, brother? Alex B. I went to Walmart and there were packs that were open, cards sitting there. Man, it's just stupid. Pack searchers are the worst. They are the gum on the bottom of the shoe. That's exactly right, man. You know what's like terrible is that as much as there's so many adults in the card game, I think about the kids. And I think about how unfair it is to kids to never have a shot at, like, when they get cards at Walmart or Target in packs or boxes, to get a big card. Even though, like, to a lot of kids, you know, they pull a Arenado base card. It's probably the biggest thing to some of them. But yet, some kids at a younger age, you know, because their parents are well informed or informing them well of values and players and stuff, some of them really know what they're looking for, who they're looking for. But at the same time, I feel bad for, you know, like kids just not hitting anything, not getting anything ever. No one's paying attention to the card aisle, you know, but us, exactly. And here's part of the issue, guys. Shelf feeling for a while now. My place never has cards in stock. Yeah, that's how it is. It's like everybody's bought up all the blasters and everything, too. When you go into any Walmart or Target, it's like everybody's just hoarding it up because they think that cards aren't going to be available or something, and they're going to be able to sell them for a ton more money. What I was gonna go back to Void Sing quick here. I shame to very loudly think about the children thing. Yep. But yeah, the reason why nobody pays attention to the card aisles is because the card aisle, the cards themselves are actually through a vendor for Walmart and Targets. So it's not actually Walmart or Target that actually, they don't even own the product. Like, it's in the store, but I think it's all on consignment. So they get paid for what's processed or checked out, right? Any kind of theft, any kind of loss, they don't lose. Like, they themselves, the company, doesn't get lost for that. It's the vendor who takes the loss for it. That's it. What's up, Pant Devil? How you doing? What's up, Zach? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Let me add you here. Why is my fucking thing being stupid? It's like I can't. I click on the thing and I can't add. I'll make sure I add you. What's up, Eloy? How you doing, brother? We out here plus minus. Yes, sir. What's up, Pants Devil? Good to see you. I'll get back with you guys and make sure I got you guys subscribed as well. Pant and Man Zach from Twitter. Good to see you, man. Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're going to be doing the Plowman in depth with Defness at 7 o'clock my time in about 45 minutes. But I wanted, because I typically go live at 5:36, I wanted to do a little hangout where I could actually pay attention to the chat, which I won't be able to do much when we do the in-depth with Defness interviews. So just hanging out, man. Just hanging out, just kind of talking through and trying to be good, man. Hope everything's good with you, Eloy. I know it's probably tough for you as being a teacher, kind of seeing some of your stuff posted and what you sent out to the kids and being in contact with them still, trying to be that teacher, that look out for them. But it's kind of, like we've been saying, uncharted waters now for a while, and we just got to find a way to get through it, man. Try to find a way to get through it. What did Crazy say? I went to Wally World to get Pops some wipers for the car and to stock up on bubble wrap, and they had a pile of blasters and clearance stuff. Tons and... Really? Damn, man. Yeah, see, my Targets and Walmarts, when I go into them the last, like, week or two, there's been nothing. Like, again, I grabbed those 5 Heritage Baseball hanger packs because that's all they had. They had a few retail, like the single packs of... I think Heritage as well and something else. I think they had a couple soccer blasters. They had like some wrestling card blasters. Other than that, everything else was just wiped out. It was like the toilet paper aisle or the hand sanitizer aisle or any of those aisles. Just weird. So that's awesome, Crazy. If you still got that stuff, man. Maybe they're just not stocking up for a while. I don't know. Are you out of there, brother? Or are you just saying peace? All right, cool. Yeah, America loves soccer. Although, you guys, soccer cards actually are pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about soccer either. But I was watching a soccer break last night on, what's the channel? ClassicPackBreaks.com. Those guys are cool. They're a smaller little breaker. They sell more by packs. But a couple guys went in and bought a case because it's actually pretty cheap for select soccer is like pretty cheap. Like per box, it's like 60, 70 bucks a box or something. And you can get some nasty stuff. Like the color in there, the tie-dyes, all that shit. Autos are still in there like they are for baseball, basketball, or football. But I was watching them. I actually fell asleep to them like after about the 6th box because they did a full case. And it was towards the end, getting close to my bedtime. I'm an old man, you know. But, yeah, I wish I knew more about soccer. And again, you don't have to know a ton about a sport, you know, to collect it. And usually if you start collecting it, that'll bring really up your knowledge because you're like checking values, checking comps on eBay, like of these different guys. Oh, I get an auto of this guy. Is he any good? Well, what's the comps? What's he selling? And you know, then you really can up your knowledge on players and get a better feel for different sports and whatnot. But I'm telling you, man, Pokemon cards and soccer may not be too far out of my distant future here to start, collecting a little bit. We'll see. I'm talking heritage, out of the ass, tops, gems, prisms, class. Wow. Did you hit anything crazy out of those gem boxes? Yeah, that's what I heard. Pokemon is money. That's what I'm hearing. I wonder what will happen. A bunch of left turns, right? Always tap for money when I find loaded store stocks. I know, man. Soccer has worldwide collectors. Yeah, that's just it, too. You got probably more collectors in the game that collect soccer. Not at as high a level in the U.S. per se, but yeah, like throughout the world, man, for sure. Get the full art holo of Charizard or legendary mythicals money. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm hearing. What up, Isaac? Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well. The Walmarts around here have tops S1 and score football, and that's it. Yeah, it's it's either just a little bit of some or like nothing. Like got a scrub auto out of Sage hit, 2 Falcon graded cards, 3 more Mahomes, and some decent rookies. Nothing too sick though. Yeah, that's. I mean, they're really it's really a crapshoot. Obviously, that's why that's why they are what they are, and one day maybe you keep ripping a bunch of them, you can pull some 9, 5, 10 Prism Auto Barkley or like things they have on the front of the package that probably bring you in a little bit more with a little more interest per se. But yes, sir. Damn, it's already 6:20. So in about 10 minutes or so, I'm going to wrap this up. And I'm going to start getting everything set up for the In-Depth with Defness interview with Chris Plowman. And then I got to send him a link. I got to get him set up and make sure we're all good. And then we should be fired up by 7 o'clock Central Standard. So in like 40 minutes, basically. 40 minutes from now, we'll be live. Really looking forward to this interview, guys. Some of you guys may know Plowman or may think you know Plowman, but again, the purpose of these or the point of these is for obviously a good entertainment factor, but really to get to know the person we have on, right? And try to maybe even connect ourselves in some way with that person, especially if we consider him already a friend, but maybe we don't know as much about him, or he's just a hobby acquaintance that we chat around with a lot, or we get into his auctions. By the way, he is going to have an auction tonight after we get done. So once we get done, we're basically going to raid his auction, and then anyone else, who isn't in the show will join in too. But we're going to have a card auction that we can hang out in after we do our In-Depth with Defness interview. So we're going to have a full night of stuff for you, which is awesome. Looking forward to it. So I think it's going to be a good time. I think the interview will do good. Again, like what I always have everyone do, and hopefully I hope maybe Eloy's on here still. I would like to get Eloy on as well. I already talked. Guns is going to do one for sure. What's up, Peds? I would love to get Eloy on one week. I want to really get everybody, like in the hobby, especially influencers, YouTube influencers, people that do breaks, that do auctions, that do whatever. Yes, I want to get everybody in here. But hopefully, guys, so I have them send me like a bullet point thing like a week before so I can kind of look it over. And then I can develop my questions and kind of see where I want to take it. And as much as I thought I knew Plowman, there was some stuff in there. What's up, Steven's Cards? There was some stuff in there that, like, I didn't even really 100% know about him, which is really cool, which makes me feel like I have a different connection with him already because there's some other things that we have similar. And like I tell all you guys, I think more of us have more similarities than we have differences. So it's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. That's why I enjoy doing it. What's up, Kaboom Box? We're going to be firing this stream down here shortly, but we're going to be coming back at 7 o'clock in 37 minutes with the In-Depth with Defness interview with our boy Chris Plowman. So, yeah, it should be great, man. It should be good. Zach, it's great to see you in the chats, brother. Definitely, man. You need to hang out more often. And you need to hang out with, in my streams when I'm live, you need to check out Jimmy Guns when he does his auctions. You need to hang out with Eloy on Friday nights, and he does breaks and auctions. Everybody, man. You should be grabbing these people up that are in here. Their channels. Chris Plowman, who I'm going to interview, is going to do an auction on his YouTube channel after we finish the interview, like I just said. BITG Breaks, Classic Pack Breaks. There's all sorts of people. Just have options so when no one else is live, you always have somewhere to go. So far, entertaining along during these. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, no, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for coming along, man. I love it. I love seeing new people in the chat, hanging out, interacting. The more the merrier, guys. The more people we have together, the more we can get through this much easier. The more people we all have to fall back on and, talk to, interact with, whatever we need to do. There's always someone live. The card hobbyist does live streams, so grab him up. I mean, everybody, man. Everybody's doing something at some point. And I think everybody or most people are trying to do a little bit more right now because we don't have any other forms of entertainment besides just scrolling Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or going on Netflix. But again, if you do any of that stuff, it's great. And I watch it during the day while I'm taking calls. I pause it or whatever. I watch my Netflix. But you don't get those interactions that you do when you're in a YouTube live stream, man. You just don't get them. You don't have all that adult interaction. You don't have 20 people in the chat room you can chat with and talk to. So it's a little bit different, man. It's a little bit different. But it's, again, guys, I'm going to say this towards the end of this before I close this out and get ready for the in-depth interview tonight. But as much as it sucks and as much as we have so many things shutting down in front of our eyes, not available to us, this and that, we have to remember and we have to be thankful for everything we still have. We still have internet. We still have YouTube. We still have cable. We still have TV, right? We don't have sports, okay? We don't. A lot of places are shutting down. I get it, right? Don't have schools right now for the kids to go to anyway. I get it. But we still have all of each other. We still have this YouTube thing. We can get together every day and do things like this. There's still a lot of good right now. And I think in some time here soon, I think everything's going to slowly get back to normal. And when it does, it's going to be a beautiful thing. But until then, we'll make it. We'll get through. I tried to at least say hi to everyone in the streams and jump on everyone's bus. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Shaq Rat, you're probably one of the best at shouting out and saying what's up to every single person and making every single person feel welcome. That's the one thing I really love about you, is that in anybody's stream, I see you do it all the time, man. I'm pretty sure I got everyone in chat. That's awesome, Michael, and everybody should be getting you back, and you guys should all do that with each other, with everybody. Anybody that comes in, man. Eloy, Jimmy, anybody. BITG Breaks. What's up, James? How you doing, brother? Get you back, Michael. See, awesome, man. Shaqrat always says hi to every single person. And he doesn't just say hi, typically. He's got the emoji action going on. He's got a nice paragraph. Hello to you, dude. Like, the guy knows how to make somebody feel welcome. If there's somebody that makes somebody feel welcome, it is Shaqrat. Like, the dude will make you feel welcome with his hello, what's ups, and all his stuff in between. So, what's poppin'? Hey, man. You know that what's poppin'? Every time I see what's poppin', it makes me think of Jack Harlow. The rapper Jack Harlow, man. Shout out Jack Harlow. That dude is going to be like the next G-Eazy, I'm telling you guys. The dude's awesome. He's got a song called What's Poppin'. You guys need to check it out if you haven't already heard it. It's been out for a little while. The first time I actually heard that song, Short Story, before I get off here to get ready to reload for In Depth, the first time I heard that, What's Poppin', me and my son were at a Wolves game, and it was one of their pre-game warm-up songs. And I was like, who is this dude? This shit is dope. And my son's like, this is Harlow. You never heard of Harlow? And I'm like, no. I'm like, dude. So I started checking him out, and now he just dropped a little 6 or 7 song little tape as well. So, what's up, Straw? How you doing, brother? We're just about getting ready to drop this off here, and then I'm going to get fired up. I'll be back live in 30 minutes at 7 o'clock. I'll be back on with Chris Plowman will be joining me. We'll both be on stream, and we'll be doing the In-Depth with Defness. What's up, Cyclone Pack Ripper? Brother, we are just good to see you tonight. We're going to shut this down for about 30 minutes, and then I'll be back live. So Chris Plowman will be the guest on tonight for In Depth with Defness. We're going to do his interview tonight at 7 o'clock my time, which is 6:29 now. So I'm going to fire this off so that I can get everything set up for that interview. Get him the link he needs, get him set up, make sure we're good to go, make sure everything's set in place. And then at 7 o'clock... Yes, and then Plowman is going to do auctions right after we do the interview. So we'll finish the interview. I'll cut it off. He'll fire up his, and then we'll go right from the interview to his auction. So interview should be right around an hour. That's what I'm trying to make these, the In-Depth with Defness interview. And then he is going to do auctions right after the interview. And then again, guys, tomorrow night... around my normal time, probably 5:30-ish Central Standard Time. Tomorrow night, I'll be doing the $1 card sale again. And then I'm also going to, after doing a couple hours of that, I'm going to do a mini little couple card auctions. So, like, put up like a Zion Select rookie and some other cards like that I'm going to auction off as well. But we're going to have some good stuff, guys. So we're going to have you backed up here for the next couple days with some good solid stuff, and then the rest of my streams throughout the week after tomorrow will be more like these regular chillin' chats from like 5:30 to 6:30 at least, until other people go live or fire things up. So, all right, guys, I'm going to close this down for right now, but I'm going to see you guys in less than 30 minutes. In less than 30 minutes at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. In 29 minutes, I will be on with your boy, Chris Plowman, with the In-Depth with Defness. I appreciate all you guys hanging out and joining with me and checking in, and us being able to just hang out and chill for a little bit, get our minds out of some things. But I'm going to see you guys again shortly. I'll see you in less than 30 minutes. We'll be on live shortly. I love y'all, man. See you soon. I can't stop my stream for some reason, guys. Well, that's weird. Okay. Weird. All right. Oh, man. Well, I'll be back, guys. It's going to go off in a second.